How would you like to get what you want through reality shifting? Literally shift to the reality that you desire and begin to live it. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Success Coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we are flying always in the direction of your dreams and your goals. We believe on this channel you deserve the money you desire, the love you crave, and the health and happiness that you depend on. High flyers want to remind you to visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. We have all kinds of free resources, articles, ebooks, audio programs, all designed to help you have more abundance, love, money, whatever it is you desire. And it's free. It's our gift from us to you. Lawofattractionsolutions.com. By the way, you can claim your free 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy success coaching as well. So, high flyers, today we're going to kind of give you a reality shifting 101 on how to get what you want using the power of reality shifting. And by the way, it's not as difficult as you might think it is. So, high flyers, shifting is simply moving from your present timeline, where you're at right now, to where you desire to be, to a timeline where everything is working out for you perfectly. You have money, you have success, you have abundance, you have love, you have that specific person, you have joy, you have happiness, you have it all. And you're living that life on another timeline. When you shift to that timeline, that becomes your new timeline, and that becomes your new reality. Now, some scientists believe that we actually reality shift all the time. We do it in small ways, each and every day. We're just not aware of it. For us in the 3D world, it appears as one timeline, but actually, it is many timelines. And think about it this way. You're driving down the street. You have a destination. You can get to that destination by turning left, or you can get to that destination by turning right. It doesn't make a difference. Both directions will circle around and get you to the same destination. But one will take you on a different path, a different timeline. Something different might happen. You might get stalled behind a traffic accident and end up being 2 hours late. Whereas, had you taken the other direction, you would have been a few minutes early. So that's kind of really how timelines work. And guess what? You have the power to shift to the timeline of your choice. You see, high flyers, I believe that you can shift timelines just haphazardly, accidentally, by the decisions you make in your life, or you can become a conscious creator, a manifester, and choose the timeline that you desire to live. So there's a theory. By placing your consciousness, both your conscious consciousness and your subconsciousness, into an altered state or an altered reality. That's probably a better way of putting it. By moving it into an altered reality, you can shift or literally pull that reality into your present timeline. And we don't really know for sure what it is. Are you shifting to a new timeline, or are you bringing that timeline into your reality? And really, does it make a difference? Not really. Now, scientists who study quantum physics postulate that there are an infinite number of timelines, or almost an infinite number, a lot of timelines. If there's not an infinite number, there is a large number of timelines. And some of them are so different in a minuscule way. I mean, there's hardly a difference between one timeline and the other. But some of them are huge. There is a massive difference between the guy who is living a life of abundance. He has a beautiful yacht, he has a beautiful home, he has a beautiful life going for him, he's healthy, and the other guy who made other decisions, who is now living in a small one-bedroom apartment struggling. It's the same person. They made different decisions. They invoked different vibrations. And so their lives took different turns. High flyers, just for fun. I know it's not Christmas time, but just for fun, get out the movie It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. It's about a man who wished that he hadn't been born and what the timeline of the whole town would have been, how it changed because his life didn't exist. It's a fun movie. You'll enjoy it. Get a bag of popcorn, but it kind of shows you the idea of multiple timelines. So here we go. Number one, get specific on the kind of experiences and qualities that you desire to live on your new timeline. High flyers, the more specific you can get, the better it will be. The more you will zero in on the timeline that you desire to live, the reality that you are manifesting for your existence. Everything you do creates a new timeline. I remember when I was in a restaurant one time and I was having dinner, and all of a sudden I just got this feeling all over me that I needed to leave the restaurant. So I left the restaurant, and about 10 minutes later, a car crashed in the front window, a drunk driver, and injured several people. But where I was at, I no doubt would have been severely injured or killed. Now, I was tapping into some energy there. I don't know how I did it, but I did. But I literally shifted the timeline because my timeline was to sit there and die. And I shifted it, and I'm on a new timeline. There you go. So as you get specific about the timeline that you desire to create and live and be a part of, it's important that you spend mental time, meditating time in this new reality, increasing time in your DR, as they call it, or your desired reality. The more time that you can spend in your desired reality, the more that reality becomes fixated in your mind, and the more you begin to start the shifting process. So number two is as you do this method, here's something different. I want you to be in a pitch dark room. I don't care what you have to do, if you have to put aluminum foil on the windows. Now, when I've done this, I take a sleeping bag and some pillows and I get inside my closet and I shut the door, turn off all the lights, put a do not disturb sign on the outside of the door, and I'm in the closet. It is pitch black. I can't see my hand in front of my face. What it allows me to do is visualize the reality that I desire to live, my new timeline, my desired reality, and I can do it with my eyes open. So you just kind of lay back, keep your eyes open, and pretty soon you'll start to see colors. And then all of a sudden you can start to create in your mind's eye the reality you desire to live, the reality that you are shifting to. I want you to do this with your eyes open because it's very, very powerful that way. And it says my conscious mind is shifting as well as my subconscious. Trust me, if you do this for 20 minutes, you will get into your subconscious. Now, you don't have to go into a closet. If you can get your bedroom pure dark, but one little speck of light can kind of take your consciousness out of it. So you want to make it as dark as possible. Pitch black. That's the best. So number 3 is changing your dreams. That's simply a matter of going to bed and starting the process of living your new timeline in your mind as if you were already there. The law of assumption, present tense. But you do this as you fall asleep. Now, if you wake up in the middle of the night and maybe you have to use the restroom or something, go back to bed and start it again as you fall asleep. And do this night after night. And pretty soon, your desired reality will start showing up in your dreams. You're getting very close. You're like knocking on the door. I mean, the door is ready to open, and you're ready to allow that new timeline to come into your present reality and shift you for good. Well, high flyers, once a day, I think it's important to do some timeline scripting. Timeline scripting. It's a little different than gratitude scripting, but it's very, very important. Avoid writing about the timeline. Rather, take on the law of assumption and assume that you're already there. In other words, don't write about what you want, write about what you have. And focus on the feeling. Now, you only have to do a paragraph a day or so, but you focus on the feeling. What does it feel like to have that new car? What does it feel like to have that relationship with your specific person? What does it feel like to take your dream vacation? What does it feel like to be on this new, exciting reality, your desired reality? What does it feel like? Write it down every day. Well, number 5 is what I call the staircase method. And here we write affirmations. And I like to close my eyes and visualize I am walking down a staircase. And there's a door, a big golden door at the bottom of the staircase. So I'm walking down this staircase. And with each step, I say another affirmation. I am in a loving relationship. I am rich and wealthy. I am healthy and vibrant. I am enjoying the love of my life with my specific person. So you get the idea with each step. So, 5, 6, 7 steps. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't have to be 10 steps. But you go down, say an affirmation with each step, a present tense I am affirmation. And then at the bottom, are you ready? Are you ready? Open up the gold door and step inside your new timeline. Finally, high flyers, accept it as it begins to happen. As you begin noticing the shifts in your life, as you begin noticing the changes in your reality, as you begin noticing that you're living more and more your desired timeline, accept it, be grateful for it, and just enjoy it. This is your journey. And here's some other videos to help you on your journey.